So guys, now I think we can all agree for the most part that coming into the NBA draft, most people definitely thought that this 2024 draft was fairly weak. There wasn't no marquee player that NBA teams are tanking for. And I definitely would say that there's not really much expectations for most of these players that were drafted in this recent draft. But in my opinion, I do think there are a few players in particular that didn't necessarily had high expectations, but I would definitely say that they're not playing or they're not looking too promising, and they are looking a little bit underwhelming so far in the summer league. And in this video, guys, we're going to be taking a look at a few players that I personally feel like has been fairly disappointing so far in the 2024 NBA summer league. Definitely let me know down below if you guys agree with my list of players that I put on here, and also comment down below a few players that you think has also been a little bit disappointing. Do not forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're on the road to 50K. It's free. It takes 2 seconds. Help the channel out and join the Juiceman family. With all that being said, guys, we're going to get straight into this video. So guys, boom, let's go and get straight into this video. And the very first player that I do want to talk about here is definitely going to be Alex Sarr. Now, currently, Alex Sarr is averaging over the course of 2 games. He is only averaging around 10 points a game, shooting 30% from the field and 20% from 3, also adding 4 and 5.5. Now, guys, at least in my personal opinion, I definitely had higher expectations for Alex Sarr. He was actually a player that was regarded as the #1 player throughout the past few years for this class. And the only reason why he didn't go #1 is because he did not want to work out for the Atlanta Hawks. So the Wizards definitely took him at the #2 spot. But guys, a lot of people definitely had Alex Sarr as the marquee player in this class that definitely had a lot of star potential. I've seen a lot of people compare Alex Sarr to guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. He definitely has a lot of tools and tangibles that are very similar, but just so far in the summer league, he just has not looked too promising, at least in my personal opinion. And to be honest, he really is just playing simply like a Washington Wizard. He's simply out there just playing basketball. He's not really making the right decisions. He's shooting a lot of ill-advised shots, poor shot selection. I mean, I've seen a lot of people saying that Alex Sarr is trying to be like Kevin Durant out there. And honestly, if you have been keeping up with Alex Sarr, he just has not looked fairly well. So at the end of the day, like I said, it is only summer league, so we can't look too deep into how these players are looking, but I'm just going off of just what I've seen. And so far, Alex Sarr, in my opinion, just has not looked too promising, but who knows? He could have a better NBA career once the NBA starts. Now, I do think this next player might be a hot take, but if you're like me, I've been keeping up with the Lakers and been watching every single game so far in the Summer League, whether it's the California Classic and also the Vegas tournament, and Dalton Connect to be specific. I know the stats are gonna say otherwise. Trust me, I get it. Right now, he's averaging 22 points a game on 41% shooting from the field and 41% from 3. He's also adding around 4.5 rebounds and 3 assists a game, and also 2 turnovers, but he's also acquiring 2 steals as well. I know the stats will say otherwise, but as a person who's been actually watching Dalton Connect from whenever he was at Tennessee and then how he's looked so far in the Summer League, I just personally feel like this is a situation where stats just don't tell everything. If you've been watching him in these Summer League games, he's definitely looked fairly inconsistent. And a lot of the points that he's scoring is actually coming in garbage time at the very end of the game when the Lakers are just getting blown out. So trust me, bro, the numbers are going to look a lot higher than it really is. And I can't necessarily take too much away from him because at the end of the day, he is scoring the ball, whether it is at the beginning of the game or whether that is at the very end of the game. But I just personally think that he can shoot the ball a lot better from the field. I think his decision making is very similar to Alex Sarr, could be a lot better. I know LeBron mentioned that he is his favorite player from college this past season besides Bronny. So, you know, there's obviously still hope for Dalton Connect. I still think he does have a lot of potential. I mean, he has that experience playing 3+ years in college. So there's definitely a lot of stock and a lot of, you know, high value with Dalton Connect. I'm still a believer, but like I said, just going off of what I've seen, Dalton Connect just hasn't looked too impressive in my opinion. Now, the last player that we are going to be talking about here is Bronny James. Obviously, guys, I know Bronny James is the 55th overall pick, and I know we should not be expecting anything or really much from the 55th pick in an NBA draft. But guys, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Even for a 55th pick in an NBA draft, I still think that Bronny James still has been fairly disappointing so far in the Summer League. I mean, the man is averaging 5 points a game. He's shooting 21%, 21% from the field, and 0% from three. Guys, this man Bronny James has not made a single three-pointer ever since he stepped onto the hardwood floor in the NBA Summer League. The most points he scored so far is 8 points, and he recently just finished a game where he just finished off with 2 points. And guys, we have to be honest, bro. I don't think nobody in their mom has ever seen a player getting a 2-point highlight video, bro. 2-point highlight tape. The man even had a deflection highlight, bro, that was posted on the main NBA or ESPN page. Like, Bronny James just has not looked good out there so far in the Summer League. And guys, we have to be honest. We have to be completely honest. I really don't know where Bronny James goes from here. I know he said it himself verbatimly that he's currently in a shooting slump. And in my opinion, to be in a slump, you have to at least be making shots beforehand, and then you have to be seeing a significant dip. Bronny James didn't shoot fairly well whenever he was at USC, and right now he's just not shooting well from the field from all levels. And it's kind of crazy that every time we watch these games, the commentators, the analysts, the media people, a lot of people I do see are defending him. And as much as I want to keep defending Bronny James, it's really getting to a point where it's kind of hard to really defend him because these games are going by. He's taking these shots. He's not making these shots. And to be honest, he just does not look like he's ready out there to, be on the NBA court. And throughout his career, a lot of people has definitely always been giving him the benefit of the doubt, giving him excuses. They say his game is better suited for the collegiate level. They say it's better suited for the NBA level. They say it's better suited for the Summer League. And we're getting to all these stages, and it just hasn't been looking too good for Bronny. And I'm definitely not saying that it's over. There's still a lot of potential. There's still a lot of room to grow. I just think a lot of people just need to be 100% honest with Bronny and their opinions and just say, bro, this kid is just not ready. And that is absolutely fine. But even though he is on the NBA Lakers roster, I still think that he's going to be in the G League. Obviously, he's going to have that moment where he checks in the game and he's playing with LeBron. That's going to be definitely special to see. But for the most part, Bronny James right now is just not ready. I think the proof is definitely in the pudding. I know it's still Summer League. I know. But guys, he's been given the opportunity. It's not like he just hasn't been out there. It's not like he hasn't been getting the reps. The man is literally averaging 26 minutes a game. He's averaging 26 minutes a game, and he's out there just doing cardio. He's not taking any shots. He's barely taking any threes. He's not really affecting the game in many ways. So like I said, it's getting to a point where it's really hard to, to continue to defend Bronny. But man, it's really getting tough. I really do feel bad for the kid. Like I said, I'm still a believer. I'm still a huge fan. I really want to see Bronny succeed, especially at the NBA level. I want to see him prove all the doubters wrong. I mean, you go on social media, you go on YouTube, everybody and their mom is calling this man trash, saying he's the worst basketball player of all time, this and that, man. But let's play for this man, Bronny James. Guys, I know this video only consisted of 3 players, but like I said at the beginning of the video, there really wasn't many players in this draft to begin with that had high expectations or even expectations at all. I honestly think every single player so far that we've seen that's important has been fairly solid. I think Jeremy McCain has been fairly solid. I think Robert Dillingham has been solid. I think Reed Shepard's been solid. I think Zachary Risa-Shea has been solid. Stephen Castle, Donovan Clingan. All these players have been fairly solid. They honestly haven't been trash or disappointing in any way, shape, or form. But the players that I talked about in today's video, I think they had somewhat of an expectations, and I think they're all playing a little bit below that. Like I said, I know the Dawn Connect on you guys might have your opinions on that, but guys, that's just my opinion. Let me know down below if I miss anybody. If you agree with my list, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 50K, man. I appreciate all the support. Let me know if you guys want a video on the opposite side of things of players that have been surprising us or the top players so far in the Summer League. Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.